Lastly, stories. This is the sixth of the six. This is one of my favorite stories. It comes from Jason Zoller, whom you know. When he was in college, a communications major, his teammates, their job was to work for the local judicial system, for the judge, to figure out why is it that, how can they improve the efficiency or effectiveness, excuse me, of the local jury's deliberation process. Okay? So they went around and interviewed lawyers and other judges and people who had been on trial, plaintiffs and defendants, and former jurors to find out what makes for a more effective jury deliberation process. Is it the number of people on the jury, or the mix of men and women, or different ethnic groups, or is it the food you feed them, or is it how late you make them work, or what is it? And the interesting thing is, what they found out is none of those things matter. The thing that mattered was the shape of the table in the jury room. Everywhere there was a square table or a rectangular table, the people that sat at the head of the table, even if they weren't the jury foreman, tended to dominate the conversation. And so there was a less robust debate of the facts. Everywhere there was a round table, there was a more egalitarian debate of the issues, and they believe they came to a more reasoned conclusion. So they were very excited and went back to the judge, told him their conclusions, and he was very excited as well, and issued this decree. In every jury room in my jurisdiction, anywhere there's one of those round tables, get them out. Okay? I didn't just misspeak. Get those round tables out, put in square ones. Why would he do that? The answer is because what he meant by a more effective jury deliberation process was one that was going to reduce the backlog on his court docket. He wanted them to get done faster, not better. He wasn't concerned about accuracy of the jury's decision, but the speed at which they arrived at it. Okay? The lesson is, it's very important to get clear on your objectives before you embark on a project. Now, Jason tells people that story instead of telling them, experience shows you should get very clear on your objectives before you embark on a project. And everybody would go, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I knew that. So what? But telling them a story lets people experience it kind of almost firsthand. What would it be like if I didn't understand the objectives up front and I got burned at the end and something happened I didn't want to happen? I'd feel really bad about that. Stories help them do it.